Kristie Ahn will continue to warm up here. Looks like she's ready to go, and she will serve to begin this match.
Play. Love 15.
On growing up on the East Coast, went to school on the West Coast at Stanford, Palo Alto, California.
Solid ball striker. Ahn wants to keep good solid depth on the ball and not let Ostapenko dictate too quickly. Plays very linear, so you want to get her stretching, moving. The ball comes through the court so quickly. It's hard for Ahn to get in position. So if you play fast, you have to move fast. So you need to manipulate the ball to get a little bit of lag on it so you can move your feet to get into a good position again. For Ahn, that is. Ostapenko is just going to keep swinging. It's just, there's no substitute for depth, and you can see that when the ball gets nice and deep. Ostapenko just a little upright there, not using her feet to get that racket face behind the ball.
Break point right off the bat here for Ostapenko. On 5-5 in top level match play this year. She does have 7 titles in the ITF circuit. She's spending a lot of time there. Got to build her game up. Facing a test in this opening game.
Not a bad play there from Ahn as well, just going back at the body of Ostapenko. Just jamming her a little, didn't use her feet to give herself enough space to hit that one, to juice. If I said Lindsay Wagner, what would that mean to you, Rick?
Well, I'm thinking $6 million man.
Yes.
Along those lines.
Bionic woman.
Bionic
exactly.
Woman. Okay, there we go.
That's what Kristie Ahn looks like with all that strapping on her elbow.
Right.
Good word association there. I love that show as well. Any female empowerment kind of movie where, you know.
Linda Carter must have been a favorite for you.
Exactly, Wonder Woman. Got to meet her once. That was amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Advantage.
Yeah, I had a chat with Kristie in the Bronx, and I just said, wow, that looks like a lot of strapping. Is that really sore? Your elbow, you're having problems? He said it's mostly for precautionary, just so the elbow doesn't stretch right out. It just limits the reach there.
Now missing there in a game point, back to deuce. Well, she had a nice run there at the Bronx. Fourth round, losing to Makova. So she brings a little momentum into the Open, and she's taken full advantage of it.
Left. Perfect.
Get to this stage of the season, she's competed in 19 tournaments, this being the 20th, a mix of ITF and WTA. Ostapenko in her 21st event of 2019.
Advantage.
That ball just goes so flat off the racket from Ostapenko when she's really fine-tuned that laser beam. Very difficult to deal with, but if she's just a little off, that's what happens.
4 enforced errors first game.
They start to really pop up.
Game.
Ostapenko thought about challenging, but it's on who emerges with the hold of serve in the opening game of the match.
Well, you heard quite a few claps. They just sounded like very friendly kind of claps there of fans, and I'm sure she's got quite the crew here, which is great, and that just settles the nerves. Just winning that opening service game was a little bit of a battle, a tussle really to get that game, so that will really make her feel a lot better. And then also knowing that Ostapenko just is never comfortable starting to serve, so she's in a good position here, Kristie Ahn.
Jelena Ostapenko to serve.
Very impatient off the ground, Ostapenko. She obviously knows that Ahn's pretty consistent, pretty solid, so she doesn't want to just take her on that level. She wants to dictate, get that first shot in. Good serve, good placement there. Just saw Ahn having to really shift and move across there quickly. Everything happens in such a fast pace for Ostapenko.
And with the ace, a couple of game points. Ostapenko match record of 10-4 here at the Open.
Game.
Behind her opponent, and the match holds to begin the match.
We talk so much about first serve, first strike, and if you look at Jelena Ostapenko's game, it suits her so well. Just that 1-2 kind of focus, and when she's really fine-tuned, can just do that exceptionally well. Serves to the target, opens the court up with such power.
Love 15.
And often plays pretty fast matches. Win quick or lose quick, because everything is just hit big, force your opponent, or make an error.
Not a lot of long rallies. Louise, you might say, well, the plan for Ahn simply is stay in the point. It's going to come her way, but she's got to handle that power from Ostapenko. What's the best way she can go about it?
She's got to make sure she gives a different look to Ostapenko every single time. High one, flat one, short one. Make her adjust. She wants that ball hip high every time. Perfect. Out wide, make her stretch. Do not let her get in that hip high right behind the ball. She's got to be stretching or sitting low. That's where Ostapenko then is really challenged. That one just sitting up a little bit higher. Give her again, just make her not feel safe on that shot. Have a little bit of lag, get the ball moving, change up the pace, the depth, the height, the width.
Another plan well executed by Kristie Ahn. On serve here in this opening set, she leads 2-1.
Ahn leads 2-1 for set.
Ostapenko coming in with a ranking of 77, where she was able to reach world number 5 back in March of 2018.
15.
We'll find the magic once again. Off to a good start here. Second ace.
That's that 1-2 again that I talk about, because if she really can get her first serve percentage up and she's accurate, she goes for the lines on every shot, get that first serve in. The return is pretty short. It's about the longest rally Ahn will have to hit.
14 left.
Good composure here from Ostapenko. Good depth there. This one too good. Good footwork here. Good preparation.
Eleven shots in that rally.
Remember that number.
Left for set.
Ostapenko winning 8 of 9 points on serve. A great sign for her, as we're at 2-all.
Great conditions today, isn't it? Beautiful weather the last 4 or 5 days here in New York. It's not that really desperately hot level that we saw last year.
Download the US Open app for all the latest scores Stats, match highlights, player news, celebrity sightings, and more. Available in the App Store and Google Play Store. How many times were the players dealing with a heat warning? That's not happened at all so far. One day of rain. Able to make up all the lost matches on Thursday.
15.
Things right on schedule.
Just got to consistently just bring a good product here, Kristie Ahn. Just be solid, just stay with Ostapenko, create some pressure perhaps at the end of this first set, and you hang there and you're the consistent one. Ostapenko can crack. Just building integrity.
15, 13.
That sort of shot she's got to be solid on. Just not go for too much.
Does she have to adjust, do anything different on serve to give Ostapenko a little different look?
Yeah, I would definitely be just making sure that I'm going body, kicking, just everything has got to be well thought out and changed up a lot. Do not go back to your favorite serve. She'll pick up on it and start really just jamming it back down your throat. It's so hard. Just get that little bit of height and shape and a different pace. It's effective. You can see Ostapenko just wants that faster ball. So good at just redirecting and hitting that ball harder. So make her work, make her generate.
First double faults for Kristie Ahn.
Well, that does not. Yeah, she doesn't want to throw that in too often, but that is just very much pressure from Ostapenko. She knows if she doesn't get a good second serve in, it's just wailed on.
Miss Ostapenko is challenged by baseline. The ball was called in.
The on call was good by the linesperson. Break point opportunity for Ostapenko.
Yeah, it looked like it skidded, didn't it?
Miss Ostapenko has 2 challenges remaining.
Ahn has defended all 3 break points she's faced so far. Ostapenko pumping herself up. Another opportunity to break in front in the opening set.
Well, this has been a really solid game here from Ostapenko, just creating pressure on Ahn's serve again. Forehand's the side that can go off a little, backhand much more consistent. Just like that. Just doesn't quite get the shoulder turn. Contacts it a little bit front on, therefore meeting it too early, and you'll often see that forehand just drifting wide cross court.
Her mother would like to see her convert one of these break points. See if she gets another chance in this game. Couldn't find it.
Yeah, that's the problem when you don't really adjust, you don't change your swing, you don't change the way you hit the ball. Like all she had to do there was just put a little bit more safety on the ball, a little bit more shape. This shot was all hers.
Elise Ostapenko is challenged by Columbia by serve. The ball was called in.
Trying to emerge with a hard-fought hold.
Second serve.
And it will be a second serve on game point. Ostapenko will challenge again.
The ball was called in.
See if this one skidded off the line.
She looked like, just saying, she looked there.
Game.
And it is Ahn's game. And we remain on serve at 3-2.
Perfect.
In the first set.
Elise Ostapenko has one challenge remaining.
Jelena Ostapenko trying to keep pace with Kristie Ahn.
Elise Ahn is challenged by Columbia by baseline. The ball was called in.
Something about that baseline.
It could be the same result as well. Yeah, with the line.
15 left. Elise Ahn has two challenges remaining. Out.
Just late again.
50
wide base on her ground strokes, Ostapenko. See on that forehand, very front on. There's not a lot of give in the shot. Only take back and just absolutely swings as hard as she can. Just waiting for it all the time, aren't you, for that? Just the coordination goes. You can just see the hands just not in sync. Left hand just rushes a little and everything is thrown out of balance. It's been a while, so she's probably quite happy that it hasn't popped up earlier in the match.
Yeah, she could go on quite a run of double faults once they start.
Yeah, and that gets in to your mind. It becomes a mental battle. Now an opportunity here for Kristie. Some of her neighbours and friends in the background.
Good reply by Ostapenko.
I'm not sure that was the smartest play there from Kristie. Into the strength. Backhand, then she can get her opponent out, really opening up the court there. This is the pattern that she likes, Ostapenko. She almost nursed that one as well, too. She really wanted that shot.
Yes.
She's out of trouble now. for the moment.
Facing another break point after just about winning every point on serve the first couple of games. But countering some struggles here, and a third break point chance for Ahn, who has yet to strike a winner in this match. Take it, and she gets the break. Serving at 4-2 here in the first.
That's the benefit also of Kristie Ahn serving first. Just holding serve as long. The key is to hold serve, and then you can continually put pressure on the weaker link, which is the service of Ostapenko.
Love 15.
It came up in the strike zone of Ostapenko.
Yeah, when you're feeling like you don't have the rhythm or not quite timing the ball well, that is exactly the return you want to go for. That one at the body through the middle, plenty of risk factor all around.
First serve percentage right at 50%.
Best point of the match from Ostapenko. Constructing the point perfectly, getting into that forehand cross. Rally waiting for the right one to tag down the line. End range, you know that one's coming up, so you got to look for that drive volley. Perfect execution here as well.
There's the story on the winner's side of things. Out, and no challenge from Ahn, just to show her frustration, as now she's down 3 break points. Threatening to surrender her advantage right back. Ostapenko 0 for 4 so far in break points. Lasting on that one. A bit come on. As she breaks right back.
4 games to 3.
Serve. Ostapenko will serve at 3-4. Kind of been there all along. She has worked with David Taylor, some other people. Is it just, obviously her mother agrees with that approach of just going for it.
Yeah.
Which is very unusual.
Yep, Glenn Scott.
They believe it works for them.
Yeah, there's been some coaches that have definitely tried to mold her a little bit, as you said, Dave Taylor. And if you buy into certain coaches and their trademarks. Dave's very good at giving you patterns and making things very clear. If you buy into that, then a coach like him could be extremely beneficial. Tennis, as in life, I think the lessons you need to learn, the right coach comes along. It's all about timing, though, isn't it? You've really got to be open to learn the lessons. Sometimes we don't want to look at ourselves. A lot of players are very scared to completely bare themselves.
15-13.
Well, both women struggling on serve at this point in the match.
So hard to be a mum and a coach. So hard.
Hard to do either job, much less both.
Oh. Gotta have such thick skin and buckets of love. It's hard to have both of those all the time. So much easier to deflect and absorb when you're a mother. It's hard to do that. But as a coach, you can set boundaries, and it's so much harder to do that when you're family.
Well, after winning 8 of her first 9 points on serve, she's won 5 of 16 since. 5 of 12 since, I should say.
13-14.
Third double fault.
Continue.
On 1 game away from capturing the opening set.
Ahn leads 5-3 for set.
Yeah, just the doubts creep in. Each time you throw that ball up, you're searching for it. You get that contact in the right place, the elbow gets a little tight. Start thinking way too much on your serve and you're in trouble.
Coach Gerst looking on. Had 3 consecutive breaks of serve. On trying to hold, win the set.
Just a little bit of luck for that first point for Ahn. She'll take every little bit that she can at the moment. She was in trouble here, had this just travelled along the path that Ostapenko was hoping for. Good movement here, nice judgment as well. She did it perfectly. Racket face open, nice touch.
With the height of that lead cord, gave her time to react.
Congratulations, audible obscenity warning, Miss Ostapenko.
Reported by one of the lines people, a coaching warning issued.
I said to myself, I can say whatever I want to say. If the other players are saying bad words in English, they have nothing?
No, if you say and people can hear and she isn't talking anything.
She cannot hear, she's just doing this on purpose? Yes, she is.
Yeah, you are shouting and you don't understand what you said.
She cannot say it to you because she doesn't even know what I said. No, it's not in Russian. It was in Latvian. It was not in Russian. It was not in Russian. It was in Latvian. It was in Latvian. It was not that word. It was in Latvian. I was not speaking even Russian. was speaking Latvian. I was speaking Latvian, not even Russian. Because I speak Latvian. I didn't even speak Russian.
That's a battle over Russian or Latvian. What the word was said.
I spoke Latvian, you don't hear me, not Russian. She cannot understand Latvian. Latvian? Can she? Okay, call her and ask if she understands Latvian. Call her and ask if she understands Latvian. You understand Latvian? I was not speaking Russian. You understand it? I was not speaking Russian, I was speaking Latvian. It's two different, completely different languages. I spoke Latvian, it's a different language. It's different language. Yes, we're talking about this because I said word not in Russian but in Latvian. So, how she can understand if she speaks Russian and I was speaking Latvian? Shut up! Yes, but I'm saying the fact that I was not speaking Russian, I was speaking Latvian. So, she speaks
Code
Latvian.
violation having to do with
But she speaks Latvian?
language.
You said she speaks Russian, but she doesn't speak Latvian. I was speaking Latvian, not Russian. So she couldn't understand what I was saying.
Ostapenko could not believe that the linesperson could have understood what she had said in Latvian, but the linesperson reporting to the chair umpire and a code violation as a result of that, a warning. After a long discussion with Cecilia Alberti, the chair umpire. And the crowd getting into it. In the corner, Kristie Ahn right now. She's 2 points away from the set.
Let's first serve.
The moment here, Kristie Ahn, a bit of a disturbance there, really narrow her focus in.
Serving for the set, had a little extra time to think about it.
Yeah. Too much time.
Wait, please.
Ostapenko raising her hand, and Ahn didn't see that.
First serve. Elise Ostapenko is challenging the call on the left baseline. The ball was called out. To love. Elise Ostapenko has no challenges remaining.
40-15 is our score, and a couple of set points for Kristie Ahn.
Game set.
Kristie Ahn gets it done.
6 games to 3.
I'm sure you can hear the roar in other parts of the grounds here at the U.S. Open. Ostapenko not happy at all with the way things ended, and Kristie Ahn has taken this opening set 6-3 because she doesn't have a lot of Grand Slam or WTA level match experience to where this could come naturally to you, and being able to execute a plan is much more difficult than it seems. Well, she got the job done. See where it takes her or this match.
Love 15.
Double fault to start. Ostapenko has got to gather herself here. 4 double faults among her 19 unforced errors in the match.
Love 13.
When you have a little bit of luck, it just seems to roll off the racket, and if she can have a good start here, this is really going to help Kristie Ahn, and just to settle her again, perhaps just inflame Ostapenko, as she has struggled just to find some concentration for a couple of games now. Just really has not dialed it back in. Still frustrated, whether it was Latvian or Russian, whatever she said, just frustrated her. Gotta let it go.
That catches the sideline. And a break at love to start the second set. Ostapenko still distracted. That's not going to help her.
She's looking down the other and is saying, look at that forehand. What an awkward forehand that Kristie Ahn hit. That's hilarious. She's looking at the other player and saying, oh, how'd she hit that for a winner? What about just focusing on yourself? Just getting your own brain just back in tune. Just showing some lack of maturity out here, Jelena Ostapenko. The attention's down, swirling around, looking at the other player. Just focus on yourself. Try to get things back on track a little. Totally lost focus.
The errors continue. Only her 10th winner against 21 errors.
Kristie's just got to stay on top of things here. She doesn't want to get too passive here. Keep looking to play the game that got you in the position that you're in, which is a very positive one. we've seen that quite a few times today from that right hip, just opening up too quickly from Ostapenko and just pulling that one wide again. Smart play from Ahn. Pulled off the court, go back through the middle of the court. If you go to the angles too much, then they've got too much space to go into or can create an angle themselves.
Her first
14-13.
She's pumped up, Kristie Ahn. I like a reaction after she does something good. Just reinforces it again in Ostapenko's mind. Take that.
Ostapenko missing that net, and Ahn holds.
Ahn leads 2 games to love. Second
Able to
set.
back up the break for a 2-love lead up the set.
Still very external. Also just comes with just lack of confidence. Jelena Ostapenko, every time she misses a shot, she'll look over at mum. Well, mum can't help once you're on the court. You've got to really try to fine-tune it and find it yourself.
Excellent second serve.
Brought it in a little bit then. Just changed her focus here. Didn't try to go through the line, but I'm sure she still threads it. There's never a lot of margin on her shots. Ostapenko.
40-love.
Fourth ace.
Games just go so quickly because it's either a winner or an error very quickly in the rallies. The momentum is fast. Rhythm.
Service hold for Ostapenko. Did she ever need that? She's still down a break here in the second.
Ahn leads 2 games to 1. Second set. And by 1 set to love.
Well, she want to be even, but she's already been broken now, so Kristie Ahn has that advantage. She's been broken also once, but it's a very solid tennis, Kristie Ahn. Not a lot can break down in her game.
Playing the best tennis of her life right now as a professional. Looking to keep it going. 4-time All-American at Stanford. It's been a long haul since then in the professional ranks.
Love 15.
Got a little bit of a hitch. Sometimes she just slows that racket head down, gets the elbow into place a little too quickly. Maybe there's a bit of tension there from the elbow. Percentage is not very high for Ahn. Great play. Good hands there from Ostapenko. And again, that's just the fact that she's... What happened there? That she, oh, just that lunge in the bottom of the screen there. I just wonder how that. Oh, ouch!
We've seen that with a number of players. The last match, Andrea Petkovic in this second last point of the match seemed to catch her foot and it got stuck under her and she twisted her left ankle.
15-15.
I'm hoping to work out the soreness here. Behind in her service game. Break points for Ostapenko, 1 of 5 so far.
Ostapenko just so dangerous when she's inside the court.
Ostapenko.
Find that depth. She's going to ask for the physio at the next change of ends. Knee. Oh, this would be so disappointing for Kristie Ahn if that is to affect ultimately this match. She was really in control. This is a great shot. Again, end range, just really stretching Ahn, and that's what she can do with the pace and power, but probably just holding back a little bit with her movement.
Ostapenko has calmed down to be very effective. As we're back on serve in the second. I'm feeling better.
Some players can really be affected by a little niggle and they start worrying and is a very big distraction, and then some players like that distraction. They have a niggle and then that can take away nerves if that is evident.
Does the adrenaline help you as a player eventually as you try to settle in with an injury like this?
Yeah, definitely. I think the adrenaline is what kind of limits the pain. It's after the match when the adrenaline dissipates and just calm down. That's when the pain generally comes. It was a huge effort. I thought she almost got a racket onto that. Just really good moving from Ahn. Obviously still thinking about it.
Kristie Ahn, and the pressure once again on the Ostapenko serve. Testing out that left leg. One winner in the first set. 4 forehand winners, and just about all of them here in the second.
13.
Well, that's the leg that she's really driving off. When you hit a backhand return, you're loading on your outside leg, which is your left leg. So if she's really trusting that, hopefully there's not too much pain there.
Misfires.
Definitely trying to play a little quicker and finish the point just a little faster. Rick, just see that just a few more errors now coming from the racket of Ahn.
Juice.
Ostapenko 25 unforced for the match, 7 here in the second. Seen throughout her career, she can go on quite a roll either direction. Double fault here, and that hands the breakpoint chance to Ahn.
Well, that was a smart gesture, at least, to her mother, just saying, got to get a little bit more spin on that. Spin is the control. When you hit it flat, it's going to fly. Big opportunity now for Ahn.
Juice.
Andy Gerst looking on. Ahn's coach.
Do you say he's looking on or looking?
Looking at Ahn and looking on.
Advantage Ostapenko.
Ostapenko trying to turn this around. She's got a little momentum going. From love 2 to 2 all. Down the line. Deuce once more. That call to the trainer seems like a long time ago. It's been a long game. At the changeover, she'll receive some medical attention.
I think sometimes she doesn't quite know where she's going to contact that and where that ball is going. That was pretty risky serve there.
Fifth ace. Once again having to rely on the second serve. Double fault, giving her 6 of those.
Again, when she gets tight, she's got to try to get a little bit of spin on that ball. Just that racket face gets so flat. She just drags that long. I'm saying, uh-oh, here we go again.
Miss Ostapenko's challenge the call on the right facer line. The ball was caught out. Second serve.
Back-to-back doubles, and now it's on.
Miss Ostapenko has 2 challenges remaining.
Who can break in front once again here in the second set.
I think Bernard Langer would have remembered a thing or two about that when he had the yips trying to putt. It's a terrible thing in golf and tennis, putting and serving. That's a real missed opportunity there for Ahn, but a good serve from Ostapenko, just really right at the belly button, giving her many options. This game growing with such importance.
Closing in 8 minutes.
Advantage, Ostapenko.
And back we go the other direction with Ostapenko holding the game point.
Juice.
This game may never finish.
Well, the trainer better find a seat.
The 5th game. She's hit that many errors. It's amazing.
Yet another double fault. Neither woman able to grab opportunity, take advantage. See if Ahn can here. 8 double fault for Ostapenko. Ostapenko is hit. That could be the most picturesque.
Please do not clap between first and second serve. Thank you.
Just a little instruction there from the umpire, but this is perfectly manufactured. Just clocks this right on the dime. Keeps her in the game.
The ball was called out.
Some of these balls back, just doing what she can to keep it in play, testing Ostapenko's consistency and timing, frustrating her.
Advantage Ahn. Miss Ostapenko has 1 challenge remaining.
4th break point of this game.
Never think she's out. She just comes up with such great stuff out of the blue. Look at this. Ahn just leaving a huge gap there, though. That's what happens when you don't quite strike the inside-out return well enough.
Ostapenko has been brilliant in this high wire act. 12-minute game. Saving break point after break point with some great shots, and now she's got a chance to end it. Worked hard to come back from love 2. Trying to move in front. And she does with an ace. Her 6th of the match. And Kristie Ahn, who had requested medical treatment at the changeover over 10 minutes ago. That's how long this game has been. We'll finally get it.
Love 15.
See how Jelena Ostapenko reacts to this. Just trying to really be very solid here. Make Ahn think about this. Don't give her any cheap points. Very hard for Ostapenko. If she takes anything off the throttle, the ball flies.
That's a good point, Louise, because as we talked about it, fans looking in who have seen her play before, she has one strategy, and that's to hit all out all the time. And what does that injured player do to your strategy, your thinking? Does that get you off your game?
Yeah, you can't change it up. You have to keep going for it. That's the problem. She just is missing. And 99% of the players on the tour can just find a bit of range. If she decelerates, then she's in trouble. But she needs to add some spin for control, not decelerate. You get a couple of errors, and then it just depends how it balances out here. There's just no consistency with what she's able to bring, though, Ostapenko. That serve, though, had nothing on it. It's her best opportunity to really step in on these shorter serves. Just dominate.
Unable to put a little bit more on that one at 99. That second serve, Louise was talking about, 75 miles an hour. Knee wrap, holds for 3-all.
Oh, that's probably the biggest game of the match, to win that one and just give her back some confidence that everything is okay. I can still play, I can still move. She's not 100% comfortable out there, but sometimes you've just got to do it. 70% you don't always have 100% of everything working.
The struggles continue now. 9 double faults for Ostapenko. You have a wounded opponent at the other end of the net. No donations.
On that one, on that occasion, Ostapenko, she was a little further back from the baseline here. Short ball again from Ahn. Just not enough on it. Gives time. Just there, you can just see how she pulls up. Little limp, little trust on that movement there from Ahn. Definitely has impacted her play.
Too much power.
40-15.
Neither woman has spent much time at net, but Ostapenko's won 3 of 4 points at net.
Just didn't execute that well enough, and Ostapenko could read that face of the racket.
Ostapenko really wanted that ace. gets the point. Still a game point for the Latvian. Ostapenko is able to hold and keep things moving here in the second set. On serve,
Ostapenko leads 4 games to 3.
Serve leading by a set.
Not even close to net.
The attendance in this Labor Day weekend in the United States, we expect it to be at full capacity, 70,000 a day around the grounds throughout the day.
Love 15.
Just isn't as consistent as the product we saw in the first set from Kristie Ahn. Of course, that little slip, the knee problem has certainly impacted her play.
Still able to make a play on the ball.
59.
Well, this will help though, won't it? He gets up to this one quickly, takes after it. Nice little touch. I can't believe it.
Good demonstration of what you were talking about and her sliding technique with that foot out in front. She had to come a long way for that one. The spin taking the ball away from her. Ostapenko tied up.
13-15.
Again, I think Kristie just has to continue to really change things up, change the look of the serve. She's not getting as much power at the moment. Her fastest serve is 106. It's considerably lower than that now. She's not getting that left leg drive. It's long, but it's 92. Well, that shot there, you just should not miss that shot. You're inside the court, it's short, you're on a forehand. Just does not know how to manage those easier shots. Ostapenko continually getting herself into trouble.
She had a lot of court to work with there too.
So much space to hit into.
And had the open court missed there on the beneficiary for 4-all. As we get to the business end of the second set.
Second set.
Ostapenko's serve will be tested here.
Well, this is exactly where Kristie Ahn wanted to be. Nice and tight. Keep that scoreline pressure on Jelena. See how her serve on the mental side of her game holds up. It is not bulletproof, or far from it, particularly on her serve.
She didn't miss that open court. Ostapenko's first serve percentage for the set under 50%. And for the match 53%, which is just about her season average. Going in at 53.7.
Love.
Yeah, Kristie Ahn is not having a great day. serving either 50% in the match. Just one of two serves. It's hard to believe. Really want to be up around the 60% mark. That's normally week in, week out where she's at as well. 60.8.
Seventh double fault of the set for Ostapenko. Second serve ace. 2 game points. Seven aces for the match, 4 in this set. Solid hold for 5-4.
5 games to 4.
Impressively protecting her serve at this pressure point in the second set. Down a set.
She'd be just very happy to be in this situation, I think, Ostapenko. It's been a winless Grand Slam journey this year. She has not won a match since the US Open third round last year, so she's got some pressure on her to try to keep those points, maintain that 77 ranking mark.
Coming in with a ranking of 141, but not resembling that ranking at all with how she's looked here in her hometown, Flushing Meadows.
Yeah, she's been pretty tidy when she's come forwards. Very good today, Kristie. Good changer. Again, just giving a different look slice. That one has been really effective out wide for Ostapenko. Struggles on that wide forehand with her stance. She hits the ball, closes too quickly.
Ostapenko 2 points away from grabbing the second set. Didn't seem like that was a possibility when it was 2-love on, and Ostapenko had lost her focus. Ahn was injured after that. Ostapenko has steadied herself, and here we are.
Left. Second serve. Ostapenko challenging a call on the right serve.
Ostapenko challenging the serve call. Ahn's supporters celebrating what they thought was the winning point.
Just caught the edge.
That's all it takes. In a must-hold situation, Ahn gets it done for 5-all.
Second set. Elise Ostapenko has no challenges remaining.
Ostapenko has gone through her challenges in the first and second set. We're closing in on 1 hour for the set. And we may have a long way to go.
I think Ostapenko, nearly every match that she plays, would lose her challenges at some point because she plays on the line. She shoots for the line, so she's going for that challenge often. If your opponent is also catching a few close, or they can be all gone in a couple of games. Dangerous from that position. There's nothing on the ball. It's not height, there's no width, it's not enough depth. It's just a shot to be hit just like that.
Sneaks
in an ace, giving her 8 for the match.
Toss, just got a little too far to the left, and then again just doesn't accelerate into that serve, doesn't trust it enough. Double faults in this set. Counting out the aces, they've been erased, 8 apiece.
Second set.
Well placed by Ostapenko, but just clipping that cord.
Oh, what a big miss there. She cannot believe that. That's just a standard backhand return. Oh, what a let off for Ostapenko. There's that toss that she's having problems with.
Once again, having to rely on the second serve. Now that return punished by Ahn.
Well, she knows that it's coming short in the court. Look at that, the footwork, 66 miles per hour, and she's inside the court taking that early and straight away putting your opponent on the defense. Good play. It's the easiest shot she's getting in any rally.
Moving well, earns a break point.
Just testing that forehand out. Rally there, good placement from Ahn. She was the one tagging the lines and then looking to be aggressive there.
Crowd into it. There's the break point story. Hands a huge opportunity to Kristie Ahn. and 6-5 serves for the match when play resumes. And now Kristie Ahn coming in with a ranking of 141, serving for a spot in the 4th round at the U.S. Open. Her first Grand Slam where she's won a match. She's that close to the 4th round.
Dramatically, that very first point when you're serving for the match.
Going right after it.
Yeah, really positive.
Thank you.
Nice little body serve there. Letting Ostapenko have a swing at that one.
Ostapenko replies with plenty of power down the line.
Oh, she's a fighter. That's one thing, Ostapenko. She may not get all the guided missiles in, but she's going to fight till the bitter end. That's the better side, that backhand. Should I be tagging that too often right now?
Ostapenko overshoots the mark, and here we are, a match point for Kristie Ahn.
14-13.
The crowd at grandstand solidly behind her, playing in her home area, born in Flushing Meadows. What a story. Gonna add another chapter here. She does with an ace down the tee.
Goals of the match. Kuznetsova, 6-3, 7-5.
6-3. The first set, and taking this one in straight sets. Jelena Ostapenko makes her way to the net.
Looks okay. With plenty of adrenaline rushing through her body. What an amazing moment for Kristie Ahn. She has never won a match at a Grand Slam level. Now through to the 4th round in her home Grand Slam. Wow, look at the emotion. Now she rode the wave in that match, didn't she? She really was the better player for a set and 2 love, and then going over on her knee. Almost causing what could have been a match debilitating moment there.